What state? Okay. Uh, okay, I went out with this guy I met in a bar. He asked me out for lunch. So I went and we had lunch and we were talking about random stuff. And he told me that he wasn't interested in a relationship, but he wanted to be friends with benefits just out there. And I was so starstruck because I told him I don't do friends with benefit, I only do relationship. And then he left without paying for the food. I had to pay for the food. So that's the worst experience I've had. So I've been in love once in my life, once. And yeah, just one person, I guess. I have stolen for love. I have stolen. I left my house around past 11 p.m. for this one guy because he was drunk and he needed me to come pick him up. So, yep. So I was at home. I don't even know what happened. He was out and I just got a call. Please, I'm drunk. Can you come pick me from this place? I don't know. I can't go home. And I was like, why? You didn't tell me you were going out. So I left my house running. I ran like a mad woman to go pick him up from where he was. The story with my dad. So my neighbor, she had this girl as her house helping her out in the house. She had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend gave her a phone and money to fix it because the screen wasn't too good. And then I used to work at Wuse Market back then. So she asked me for help and I was like, oh, it would be easier for me to just help you fix it because my office is close to where they usually fix phones. And I agreed to help and I collected it, I think a week or a few days later. Then everything just came out in the open and they started blaming her and accusing her of stealing money from the house. And I wasn't aware, I just only helped her to fix the phone. And then he all came down to my house. They told my dad about it. My mom wasn't around that day. And my dad called me in, he spoke to me and I told him the story of what happened. I only wanted to help her out. And then when we were all outside, after explaining everything to him, he still came out and called me a thief for helping her. And I just said I only helped her. So that's the story. So since then, it traumatized me actually. And I haven't been able to forgive him, I won't lie, of what he did to me. And the one with my mom, she was going out and I pleaded with her that I wanted to go with her. And she refused at first, then she later agreed. And she asked me to go in and go change to meet her outside with my older sister. And when I came outside, they already left me at home. I started singing. I came up with a song. I started singing. It's so embarrassing. Every day na chinaza, every day na chinaza, every day na chinaza, you go dey carry go. And since then, this song keeps haunting me. Nobody has forgotten about this song. It traumatized me till date. Everybody keeps singing it. Whenever they see me and they just keep singing every day na chinaza till date. I can't get past that in my life, so. Oh, one time I went to this party. The bathroom stall was same with both genders, guys and girls. So we used the same bathroom stall. So I went to pee and I was wearing a jumper, jumpsuit. So you know the zipper has to come. I have to remove from head to toe. So I went in to pee, and the dress was a little bit tight. The jumper was a little bit tight. When I went to pee, I came out. I asked someone for help to help me zip it up, and then my zip ripped, and everybody, both the guys, everybody was there. I wasn't wearing any panties, so everything was just exposed and outside in the bathroom stall. So everybody was just trying to help me out to find a way or figure out a way to save my situation. On trying to help me, the process, the whole thing ripped. From top to under, everything, it became skirt, it became a dress. And That has been the most, I don't know, experience, the most embarrassing experience, bathroom experience, toilet. So, I have used, we drink alcohol every day, but the one thing that has embarrassed me the most that I know I would never try again is brownies. My first time when I had brownies, I went out with a couple of friends. We went out and we were just having fun. And they were like, oh, do you know what this is? I was like, no, what is it? It's cake now. It's not cake. And they were like, it's brownies. Have you tried brownies before? I was like, no, but I've heard about it though. It was like, would you like to try it? I ate some of it. I ate a little piece. And I was like, it's not doing anything now. What's the hype about this thing? It's not doing anything. So I cut a big chunk of cake and I shoved it in my mouth and I ate it. Couple of minutes later to an hour, then it started coming, it hit me, and then I started skipping, because in the fact that you just stay and you keep talking about something and you freeze and you just be looking at the person and not knowing what you're doing, and just time keeps flying. And then we left that place, we went home. They took me home. I couldn't go home that night. They took me to their house, and then it was as if I think the drive was about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And then it felt like it was a 2 minutes drive, because I closed my eyes inside the car and then I woke up, it was like we're already at home. It felt like 2 minutes. And then when we went inside the house, I passed out on the chair, and then they woke me up to go inside the room and sleep. Every 10 minutes, I would say, I'll just wake up and look around, be like, am I sure I'm safe? What am I doing? Where am I? Where am I? And now, when I realize where I am, I'll go back to sleep. It happened all throughout the night. The next morning, I woke up and I was supposed to go to work that morning. I worked in a showroom back then. I used to work in a showroom. I went to work that morning and I slept the entire day in the office. My boss came in, he saw me sleeping, he took pictures and made videos. When he came in later, when it was time for me to go home, he came in and he asked, oh, who came to the shop to look for me? I said, nobody. Are you sure? Were you sure you were awake? I said, yes, sir. But I saw you sleeping. He said, no, I denied it. I swore with my life that I didn't sleep the entire time. And then he brought out his phone and showed me evidence of me sleeping in the showroom. So that's it. The one with my ex-boyfriend. When he told me there was a particular girl in his gym. So she usually calls every time we're around, and I asked him several times, what's going on? Is there something going on with this particular girl? And he continually said no, there was nothing. He lied continuously to me that there was nothing going on. So one night I took his phone and I went through it and discovered that they had a lot of conversation and discussion about them having something. And one thing, it was just one thing that made me extremely pissed. The one line that I picked from the whole conversation. He said to her, when I see you, I continue falling in love with you. And when I confronted him, he now told me, he was laughing. I was like, why are you laughing? That this is not funny, because you lied to me continuously and told me. What he now later said was, he didn't want it to seem like nothing was coming from his own end. The girl was the one flirting with him. He didn't want it to seem like there was nothing coming from his own end. That was what got me really mad. That's the experience for me. That was the experience.